Alright, round one. And won the die roll. Yay! Yes, play first. I want to beat it down. Oh, bummer. No lands. Easy decision. More difficult decision. One island makes this hand insane, but I can't do anything without the island, so boo. So boo. This is kind of awkward, but I'll keep it. I have a 2-drop. I'm not going to go down to 4, so there you have it. Boink. My opponent kept a nice solid hand, probably full of triplicate spirits and whatnot. Hey, second mountain. That's cool. Yeah, I'll play it. And then we'll also rip an island to be able to frost things and start the beatdown plan. Selfless Cathar. I'll attack into that. Sure. See what I got. Start representing that I got some tricks here. Oh, cool. That's fine by me. Mainly because I need to go late, and I need to, I would rather trade off so my opponent doesn't convoke out, or this guy gets really good later, and Generous Servant right now isn't doing a whole lot. I need the colors to be good. Just F6, because my opponent can't do anything else either. I'll just stay screwed here. Yeah, I don't think I can really come back from this, just knowing what my deck does. But that's to be fairly expected on a mole, and then also continuing not to be able to cast spells. So let's just see. So my opponent's probably just in the basic Convoke deck. White-green, probably Triplicate Spirits, and the Worm and whatnot. Hey, well, that's a thing. Keep playing lands out. Try to take the Lightning Strike to a good place if my opponent, like, does something with the Sungrace Pegasus. I'll pretty much always be able to keep the Lightning Strike up, I presume. Warden of the Beyond, okay. Ouch. Lots of pressure here. Take 1, 2, 3, 4. I still think we save. The Lightning Strike gets like a Marked Bion or something comes down. Kinda need it. Can't do a whole lot right now. Another Lightning Strike. Alright. So we'll kill something. Probably the Netcaster Spider, because I have a lot of draws, like the Welcome turns. If I ever get to play blue mana, this guy will be hard to deal with. And the second Lightning Strike makes things a lot nicer. What else you got? Razorback Griffin. That might take a Lightning Strike as well. Sungrace Pegasus is a bummer, but whatever. Oh no, I can't do the Netcaster Spider, because then the Selfless Cathar just saves it. So we'll take the Sungrace Pegasus. Oh, is the Warden attacking too? What do I care more about? I can trade with the Flyers pretty okay. I think I just want to preserve my life total a wee bit. Which is why I'm taking out the Warden. Eventually it will really matter. I need to stabilize at some point. Could take the Griffin out now, but again, we'll wait. Yay! A land. Well, we want to stabilize, so we're going to try to stabilize. I think my opponent knows what's going on now. Could have done the Netcaster Spider here, because it's the one that I can't Lightning Strike, and I can't really block it very well, but I can't block the Razorback Griffin either. Yeah, it might have been better to do the Netcaster Spider, because my opponent might want to Lightning Strike this, or I might want to Lightning Strike this, and my opponent attacks in no matter what. I don't know. Point is, like, the Spider still gets to bash through. We'll see. I'll go ahead and block Selfless Cathar. If my opponent wants to sack it for added value and do the race thing, I'm cool with that. Or if it tries to do something else, we have the Lightning Strike. Yeah, my opponent gets a little bit of value by being able to sack it in response if there's like a growth or something, but I just need to force my opponent. I'm not in a position to not do that. And it's just going to end up killing me later anyway. Are you sacking, or do you have actually like an indestructible something? No, you're sacking. Okay. I mean, it's good, but at least it's like a little bit less than 1 point of damage here. Do I want to go ahead and kill the Sungrace Pegasus now? The thing is, this Razorback Griffin will be an issue later. I think I need to be greedy and save the Lightning Strike to try to get like a 2-for-1 or something. I think it's the only way I can possibly win. Torch Fiend. That's not particularly good. I'm gonna play it, of course. So it looks like we're gonna be blocking the Netcaster Spider, peeling my Frostlings and something else, and Lightning Striking just to barely stay alive. Just gives me the most options to try to get to someplace some point. Still haven't seen like a Triplicate Spirits or a Siege Worm, which I assume is in this deck. So that's nice. Oh no! What you got? Titanic Growth. Well, that's the opening I was looking for, that's for sure. To Lightning Strike. Then, and I can't do the peel yet because I still need to protect the, I still need to be blocking and then bouncing. So that's nice that that happened. Needed that 2-for-1, but of course, we shall go to the blocks. Peel both. Not take any damage. Me and you. Doesn't really do a whole lot for us, but hey. We're staying alive. Staying alive. How am I at 5 damage? Did I just take damage? Or did I miss 5 earlier? I don't even remember. I genuinely don't remember. Well, this is not exactly what one would call a winning position. But, again, just gives us more draw steps. Maybe we draw our dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that doesn't even work. Anyway, this guy we can't block. We'll have to double block the Netcaster Spider. Try to kill it. Draw like a removal spell into a land into a big dude. And my opponent just continues to not have a lot of gas. Not a great strategy, but... Oh, hey! Not attacking. Yay! Love it. Hey! Cool. So one more land we might be in this game. Maybe. Just maybe. Play the Welkin turn. Probably going to chump block against any other like big old pump. I'm just going to hold back. Raise the alarm would be bad here. I would appreciate no raising of the alarms. Yay! No raising the alarms. Just getting scared for like a Soul of Theros or some other big bomb. Plenty of mana. Plenty of ability to convoke. I guess you don't even need to convoke anymore, huh? What you gonna do? Hands down chumping. Because one of the ways I can get back in this is by playing my Siege Dragon. Oh no. Hunt the Weak? Well, that's definitely a bummer. Well, I guess I was lucky enough for a while to try to stay in this. Siege, a land still gets me there if my opponent continues to have nothing. Doesn't get me there. A land keeps me in the game. Hey, there's what we were talking about. You don't have any walls. Oh. What you got? A pillar? You've got a pillar. Dang it. Well, I tried. I tried to win as best I could. Oh, show me more cards, I see. You realize I know cards in hand and I'm tapped out. I guess it's not a really big card to show me, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, my opponent has a pretty solid deck. We didn't see super powerful cards, but definitely really solid cards, every single one. I want to play Ode around the Titanic Growth. I think my deck's pretty well set up to deal with what my opponent has going on. The flyers are kind of a thing. Do I want to blast Firebolt? Not really. I actually like that my opponent wants to be attacking as well, because either spot's going to be really fantastic. Murklurker is going to be great if we get into a race situation. Love all the 2s. Despite the fact that the ground 2s can get kind of annoying against all the Selfless Cathars, Torch Fiend isn't great. We didn't see a target for it, it just trades with the Selfless Cathar. But I think, again, I'm actually okay with trading off these guys. So I think they're about equal, to be honest. Especially what I assume my opponent's deck's trying to do with the pumps and all that. And the Convokes. And I'd rather have that to trade early with the Cathar than, like, bring in the Blast Firebolt or a Coral Barrier. Coral Barrier blocks the ground dudes pretty well. Like the Cathars and the 2/2. Yeah, actually, I think we'll do that. Because in essence, we're looking at that, and, you know, maybe it's a turn away, but then that, our Squid Token can go with the Selfless Cathar plan. So that is a better one. Yay. Mini upgrade. Love the mini upgrades. Yes, I want to play first again. And I don't want a mulligan. Not an explosive hand, but a very keepable hand. I shall lead with a mountain for absolutely zero reason. Ta-da! I did what I said. Feels good. See your future. Plan it, and then it goes according to plan. Oof, something satisfying about that. 2-drop. Not a 2-drop. Okay. So I just get to be bored back here. While on the back foot, a Venom Sliver. I didn't see that last turn. I did not see that last turn. Do I just want to go ahead and get my Frostlinks on the table and start having a 2/2? Keeps this guy tapped down for a while. I'm not under pressure, and it's just going to trade with the Venom Sliver. I'm not really excited for that. Maybe we do a Scrapyard Mongrel into, like, a Frostlinks, tap it down, and start beating through after that. Kind of dig it. Kind of digging it. Normally I think it's great to progress the board, but I don't see a major point. Take a damage. My opponent's not convoking out not the evolving species. What's it called? The Convoke dude. The 2/3 that puts +1/+1 counter on something. Oh yeah, now you're here. Now you decide to come play. Well, maybe we'll do a Lynx and a Sable next turn. That seems like a good turn. Bash for 5? Yeah. Do I risk blocking? We saw Titanic Growth. Well, I definitely risk blocking if my opponent dares to attack with my Crosshair. My opponent appropriately did not. Alright, what cards get me here? Because I'm going to tap out if I do Frostlinks, tap the Venom Sliver, play the Bronze Sable, have a 5/3 dude, but this guy will be tapped by that point. Indestructible could happen, but that's the only Convoke card. So yeah, that is a good play. Goodbye, Venom Sliver. I hate you. I hate you, Venom Sliver. Cool. And it worked. So all we have here is going to be a, it could be a +2/+2, which would definitely suck, but it'd be a 2-for-1 and I get some damage through, so I'm okay. That's the Convoke. You know, make this guy a 3/3. Not great, but again, not bad. We get to put in a couple points of damage and get a 2-for-1, so yay. Instead, we just get to do a lot of damage there. My opponent's stuck on lands. Not anymore. But I missed a land drop, which I had failed to notice earlier. Doesn't have anything at the moment. Love that we have all of this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do want to attack in with these guys. The question is, do I also play the Thundering Giant? Yeah, because I'll have at least the Crowd's Favor up if I do that. I know the Lightning Strike, but what am I playing around in that case? The Titanic Growth, but the Crowd's Favor deals with that pretty okay. Totally signaling the Crowd's Favor, but that's okay with me. Because this is a huge hit, no matter what. Raise the alarm, don't care about at all. Alright, so is my opponent just chumping here? I'm okay with that. Titanic Growth? Titanic Growth. So this becomes a 5/5. Okay. We'll get the 2-for-1. It's not a, you know, these aren't great cards I'm 2-for-1ing, but keeping the board clear, keeping my guy alive, that's all goodness. My opponent takes 7, and I still have a lot of pressure now. And a lightning strike to the face. Yay! Alright. My opponent stumbled on mana. We had a really nice draw that turn. Our deck is fun. Maybe we'll have an actual game in game 3. Do I still like my Coral Barrier? All I saw was that Death Toucher. That was different. My opponent can ramp, which is a little scary. I don't think I want to bring in the counter spells, though. Yeah, I think we just... Alright, gonna continue to... on this decked game plan. You definitely want to play first, don't you? Ooh, this is a way better hand than we've seen before. Not insane, but nice having some good 2-drops, a Lightning Strike, a Peel. This Generator Servant might get nutty if we end up grabbing the dragon on time with the second mountain. Ouch. Yeah, we're keeping. We'll see how nutty my opponent's draw is after already mulliganing down once. Not a bunch, but once. Significant. Keep leading with that mountain. No real reason. I'll lead with the Generator Servant. Now, no 2-drop for my opponent, making things even better. A little late on the Evolving Wilds, but we may not even hiccup us at all. We might just next turn have a Bronze Sable into this. All right, raise the alarm. Do you exist? Nope. Yay. What you got? A Warden of the Beyond. Okay, okay. Not the end of the world here. Think because, especially now that we have the Siege Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, we're definitely hanging on the Generator Servant. We'll just go ahead and play the Bronze Sable and crack the Evolving Wilds here. We're going to go ahead and grab that second mountain, but of course, totally signaling that I have something like a Siege Dragon in hand. Still 2 turns before we get to play it, but I'm okay with that. And I'll offer a trade here with Warden. A little worried about Pillar of Light against the Siege Dragon, but what else can you do? I'm not going to wait extra turns just to keep my peel up for it. Plus, if I do it when my opponent's tapped out, when the Generator Servant like cracks, I will at least get a lot of damage through with the Siege Dragon. Could be nice. Would love to not see Hunt the Weak here. Oh. So my opponent took out the Bronze Sable, which is good for me in terms of my opponent didn't want like the artifact synergy to come down. Because my opponent doesn't know how important this Generator Servant is. And my opponent wants to go a little bit late as well. And we happen to have just drawn a really nice spell here for late game and for winning against a race. Is this just 2, right? Yeah. So I have one more turn. We'll just keep our Peel and Lightning Strike up. Hopefully, I don't have to use the Peel against my Generator Servant. Or to save my Generator Servant, because I'm definitely going to protect it. It sets me back a turn, but otherwise I'm keeping the Siege Dragon in hand for a long time. That's going to suck. So what else does my opponent have here? Ooh, Convoke. Triplicate Spirits. Alright, alright. Not great. I can deal with it with an Aether Spout soon enough, and next turn I'll have this big old Siege Dragon that I might be able to attack through. Well, I'm definitely going to attack in this turn with, because my opponent's tapped out, and we might begin this race situation. It's a bummer because now the Warden doesn't die to it, and then we're kind of in a pickle in the race, but the Aether Spouts will get us back out of it. Sorry, I'm thinking ahead, like if we're in a pickle, like if my opponent does attack in for 5 next turn, because I'm going to be tapped out and completely vulnerable, and if my opponent has that Pillar of Light, then the Siege Dragon won't be particularly great. But if the Siege Dragon goes down, then we'll have the Aether Spouts back up. Well, my opponent thinks we just have nothing on the board, and then we should be able to get back into it with a Nimbus, Peel, and a Lightning Strike. So yeah, that's happening. So there's that guy. Doesn't kill anything, but I'm gonna try to offer. I want to play this race game because with Aether Spouts it should be pretty good. I just need my opponent not to have Pillar of Light here. opponent deciding to do a chump. I'm F6 because I played a land for the turn. Everything I have is tapped. Alright, so my opponent wants to go for it. Ah, my opponent has it! Alright, so we're going to get beat down pretty hard, which sucks. And we're going to feign a little bit of weakness here to get the Aether Spouts next turn, because we're going to take 5, 6, 7, 8. I definitely don't want to play the Nimbus of the Isles, because I have to deal with this War in the Beyond. My opponent could try to play it safe. And not play into the rare Aether Spout. My opponent hasn't seen it yet, so I don't think that's correct. I have to decide that if my opponent doesn't attack with the Warden, do I still just bounce all the spirits? Oy. Probably, definitely at this point. 7? Did I count that right? 7? Siege Worm? Or do you just want to get attacks in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to take the 5 here, because obviously my opponent has a huge setup next turn, which really sucks, because my opponent can end up playing around everything, but my opponent might just think that I didn't have it next turn. If I draw a land, I might have both, but I think the only way I win is by, like, trying to get this Aether Spout off in a really strong way. Oh, Feral Incarnation. How about that? That is a thing. Not what I was looking for. That's why it's 8. Okay, okay. Do I Lightning Strike anything right now? I can't peel because I don't have a creature. I might need to play the Lightning Strike in order to kill a beast to suggest to my opponent that I don't have Aether Spouts. 3, 6, 7, 8... If I draw a land, though, I like having Lightning Strike and Aether Spouts up. Ugh. Hey, Frostlinks. Doesn't do much. Because I definitely need the Aether Spouts this turn. Ugh. I think it's pretty obvious I have Aether Spouts. If my opponent, like, knows... At this point, everyone knows the rares in the set, so my opponent can pretty easily play around it, but I actually can't afford to not use it this turn. So whatever my opponent goes for here, I have to do. And that would be just fine. Yay! We're still in a pickle. There's still a lot going on. 3, 4, 5, 6 on the crackback. With the Selfless Cathar actually makes it really kind of hard. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got a bunch of flyers here. Actually wouldn't mind a land. I think I'm going to have to always keep Lightning Strike and peel up. It's nice that we have at least a Frostlinks and a Lightning Strike. Welkin turns okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think we have to play the Frostlink, tap down the Beast. Actually, I think we Frostlinks a Spirit token, to be honest. Try to bait my opponent to attack in with the Beast. We'll block the Frostlinks to the Beast. Peel a Spirit token, and if worst comes to worst, then I mean, I'm definitely peeling next turn and getting the Beast off. So that's what we're gonna do, and that's why we're gonna tap down a Spirit token, because I'm definitely killing the Beast. Can I get out of this? It will be hard. Warden, of course. We knew about that. Still a big old 4/4. Don't know how to kill it yet. Not caring. Attacking with the Beast. Just the Spirit token. Okay, so I think we still just go ahead and peel at the end of this turn. Get the Spirit token off the table. I get the Beast token off the table. We take 1 here. Okay. It sucks, but what else can I do? Technically, I have ways to deal with the flyers. It's these other guys that are way harder. End step. Okay. What else? There we go. Not excited, but we get to play the Nimbus now for 5. We have Lightning Strike up. I could just play the Frostlings and the Welkin turn. Frostlings tapping down the Warden, Welkin turn. I don't really want it to trade here, but I mean, I need to somehow get this Warden gone. This is 4 points coming through. It might just be time to do the Nimbus. Keep the Spirit tokens back. Now, if I'm going to 2 for 1 myself, I think it's the Frostlinks and the Lightning Strikes. The thing is, if I'm doing that, I'm totally signaling I have something. But that's okay. I've got to do it. Keeping a token down. Playing a Welkin turn. Keeping up Lightning Strike. 2 for 1 myself to kill the Warden and trading my Frostlinks. And then maybe stabilizing with the Nimbus. Maybe. Just maybe. It's the only thing I can do. Big gas? Big gas. Constricting Sliver? No! Dang it. Oh, taking the Welkin turn. Are you going to play this conservatively? Now the question is, do I Lightning Strike the Constricting Sliver to get my Welkin turn back in order to, like, go ahead and get this Spirit online? Or do I just have to deal with this 4-4? Because I don't have a way to deal with 4-4 right now. I can draw a Heat Ray eventually, but it's, I mean, I'm dying to this guy. Hey, I don't know. And I need to decide right now. I'm using Lightning Strike this turn, so it doesn't really matter. I can take as long as I want to think about it. Kill the Constricting Sliver. I get the Welkin turn back. That really doesn't do a whole lot for me right now. So I think I just have to go ahead and do this annoying trade. And then hope I draw into something to kill the Constricting Sliver. Yep, has to happen. I hate that. I genuinely hate that. Alright. Hey, Heat Ray! How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, am I dead if I just play the Heat Ray right now? If I play it for 4, I can't cast the Nimbus. These guys come in. They can't actually kill me. They cannot actually kill me. But I'll go down to 3. I'm at 3. My opponent, I get to play the Nimbus, but I'll have a Welkin turn back. And I might, yeah. Okay, we're playing the Heat Ray. Yay! Oh, shoot. I don't know. I wish I should have thought, I would like to have thought about doing the Heat Ray while my opponent was tapped out. I might not have, because I think to win this game I need to kind of play a little risky and try to get... We're going to go for it all, because I can't play the Nimbus anyway. Killing you. Definitely making it 5, just because I can. Currently 6. Ooh, 6 even. Okay. That's at least around the +2/+2. But if it's indestructible or something, I'm just dead. That's what I'm saying. Like, it might have been better to do it when my opponent's tapped out. Yeah, but that's good. This is exactly what we needed. And now we're going to block a Spirit. Save as much damage as possible. We get the Nimbus next turn. Ooh, and a Welkin turn. Yay! So that's really good. Alright, hanging in there, just barely. While my opponent has 3 cards in hand. What else you got? Venom Sliver, that's gonna kill me. That's gonna take out the Nimbus. Ugh. Can I attack this turn? Hey, Murklurker, that's cool. I don't have the Swamp, though. But at least I don't die. I can trade the Murklurker off with the Venom Sliver. I think I have to keep my dudes on D, though. I don't like it because it just gives my opponent so many ways to get out of this. And then if I block the Murklurker to the Venom Sliver, my opponent just... Well, actually, I'm okay with that. I would love to be able to go on the offensive here and like maybe attack him with the 2/2, but I just died to too many things if that's the case. I will snap block the Venom Sliver. If my opponent wants to use the Selfless Cathar and trade with the Murklurker, that's actually okay for me. Since I'm so low on life, I need to get this pump off the table. It sucks, because I'm basically just going to be trading 1-for-1s, which is not where I need to be to win this game. But Such is the life. Watch, I rip like my swamp next turn, and then it was like the horrible decision. But I'm okay with that. That was to entice my opponent to do that in any case. Because I could have just done the Nimbus on it, but I need that Nimbus alive. Okay. Now the Nimbus we are going to be trading. I had so many 2-drops that could easily trade with that guy. So, wanted to try to keep the Nimbus alive, but I can't. Still like that the pump is gone. Do I block with my Nimbus? Yeah, I do. Titanic Growth, have we seen that yet? No. Yeah, I'm going to block. I know my opponent has it. My opponent could have just been sacking to try to get that win. And that seems to be the case, yep. So, stayed alive. Land? Yeah, there's the swamp. There it is. It means nothing to me now. Just barely holding on here. Barely holding on. I don't think at this point I can get out of it. Unless my opponent continues to whiff for forever. Which we have not seen to be the case. Alright, not dead yet. Lightning Strike! That's really good. I'm going to hang on to that. Would have loved to have had it a turn or two ago, but whatever, can't complain. Been pretty okay with the draws in general, staying alive this late into it all. I think I'm going to have to kill the Venom Sliver here. Which sucks. It could be another big ol' threat, but I just can't be risking this. What next? What next? Yay, a threat. We're drawing like a champ here. I wonder what my opponent's drawing with 4 cards in hand. I assume 2 of those are also lands, but my opponent's like played like the powerhouses already. Constricting, Sliver, Feral Invocation, Triplicate Spirits. I'm happy with, I guess I have 2. Siege Dragon. Really nice removal spells. Oh wow. Siege Worm? Another Triplicate Spirits? No, that's 6. Oh, Siege Worm. How silly you are. Do you have it? Another Feral Incarnation? No, it is a Siege Worm. Got it. I have no way to deal with that in my deck. I guess I have Appeal, but that's a very temporary solution. Which doesn't work very well when I'm this far behind. But whatevs. That's pretty much sealing the deal for me here. Can't attack. And I'm dead. I am dead. But I'm going to bluff a trick alright. You got to play into Appeal for Reality. Yeah, I guess you do no matter what. Yeah, there's really nothing here my opponent has to play around. Right? Besides another removal spell, which is going to get me anyway. And boom! GG's. Concede. Because it takes 3 on trample anyway. Hello, Goblin Rabblemaster. Are you still worth anything? Who knows? Well, thanks for watching, friends. It has been a pleasure playing M15 with your viewership. My name's Ryan from Mana Bluff. Comment, subscribe, and like on YouTube. Leave me comments on manabluff.com. I promise to respond. Find me on Twitter, __RJH__. We'll see you next week. Peace.